do that kind of thing. But let's go for it. Let's pull the trigger.
All right. So, welcome everybody. This is part three of our traffic exchange training. And you know what, Jeff? I'm going to hand it over to you because this is your
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, it's all my idea. No, just kidding. Um, well,
Yeah.
it's really awesome to have everybody. The team is growing, and I've been telling Nancy and everybody on your team, you guys have an amazing team. Just in terms of how tight knit it is, and it's a lot like the BNR movie team, which a lot of you guys are part of or have been a part of since the beginning, and going back a little ways. We're just very like-minded and similar spirits, and we have much of a cause-based attitude in terms of uh, what we want to see happen from our efforts. And what we're training everybody up on now is how to surf traffic exchanges effectively and efficiently, because it is one of the better sources for free traffic. And so, what we want to be able to do with the BNR Movie platform is to start people off with no budget, no experience, give them the tools and the training to be able to get out there and do some free marketing and start building their team and have something to recruit with. BNR Movie it's a lead generation platform above all else, but it really helps you manage your whole business. And it's really nice to be able to find somebody through your marketing efforts, whether it be somebody you know or somebody who's joined through a traffic exchange, and to just hand them the keys to a platform that they can duplicate. And then when they go and refer people, they can hand off that process to the platform also. So we're all about duplication and helping each other out. So want to give the most major kudos to Tim, of course, who's I think he's on his like fourth platform now. We've gone through multiple iterations, and he's just he's the mad scientist in the lab coat behind the vacuum sealed doors, doing all the coding and making sure everything works. And it takes a lot of time and effort from him. So we greatly appreciate that. But we want to share it with everyone. We want to share it with everybody. This platform works with anyone, no matter what opportunity they're promoting, no matter which business they're in. It's a lead generation tool. So when we bring people in, we're able to then start a relationship and start a conversation with them. And that's basically the point. So, and then we give them all the tools to go and do the same thing we're doing. And we appreciate having you guys here and going through this training. So thank you for your time, for the effort, the energy that it takes to be here. And so we're kind of on part maybe 2B, maybe part 3 of the training here. Nancy, when you guys were doing your Q&A yesterday, were there any questions that were coming up specific or multiple times, or anything that you wanted to address first?
I think the biggest thing was understanding the flow of doing a surfing session.
Okay.
That's one of the things that we covered yesterday.
No worries. All right. So that would presume that you're signed up and register for Being Our Kids, or sorry, Being Our Movie, hashtag Save 1 Million Kids. I'm looking at the screen here, um, which is kind of our team hashtag Save 1 Million Kids. But if you want to make sure that whoever you're signing up goes to beinourmovie.com, and this is what folks will see when they first get their first look at the beinourmovie.com platform. This is the this is the page that people will see. Arrange my desktop a little bit. So this is the front facing public portal. This is the main website for our entire platform. And it explains to anybody who might be coming through who we are, what our goal is, It tells people how to join, and anything that they do to sign up through these pages will bring them into your back office for the traffic exchange and for the lead management and business management. But this, this front-facing site here walks through just the general concept of everything that we're trying to do. So you want to make sure that that person goes to the members login and signs up. And then once they're signed up, they can log in. To reiterate the point that whenever somebody logs in for the first time and whenever somebody starts to traffic exchange surf initially, it is important to have what they call a dummy email or a side email. But essentially, you want to have a Gmail account that is simply dedicated to all your traffic exchange surfing, because you're going to get a lot of spam. You're going to get a lot of updates and offers and email listings. Some of these traffic exchanges send out 7 emails a day, and you don't want that getting into your personal emails, because then you're trying to sort out the important ones from just the other marketing. So, how many folks on the call at the moment have a separate dedicated Gmail account to use with their traffic exchange surfing?
Absolutely.
Says Elta, I do. Thank God.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. The other thing is that it's very important that it's a Gmail account, because all of these traffic exchanges use something called Gravatar, and we'll go through that here in a few minutes. This is a good time to get everybody's Gravatar set up. But Gravatar is what kind of completes our splash pages. Our splash pages are the pages and the sites that other traffic surfers will see. And it's nice to be able to have your image on there, your name on there, and it just integrates all together. But it just only works with Gmail accounts. So you'll go into your back office. You'll want to let somebody know that they can sign up to our platform with any email account they wish, because we're not sending out a whole bunch of marketing stuff and pay this for credits, and we're not spamming people's emails. So if they want to get started up with their regular personal email on our platform, they can do that. But as soon as they do, they'll want to make sure to get a Gmail account. But you'll go to login, and this is what they call a start page offer, which we do have. So this is one way that helps Tim kind of recoup some of the costs for the server and the time for making all the page. But you'll see this whenever you sign up for any traffic exchange. You'll see some kind of front page offer, and you can always scroll down to the bottom and just skip it. But let's go ahead and walk through the Gravatar process, because that is something that's going to increase your conversions. When we're doing our traffic exchange surfing, to have somebody see your picture up there, to have somebody be able to see your name, and to have it integrated easily on all your splash pages, it does help your marketing efforts. It really boosts your marketing efforts and helps to increase your conversion rates. So in our back office, we've actually got a link for Gravatar about 2/3 of the way down. You should see your picture. If your Gravatar is set up, you'll see your picture here. If it's not set up yet, it'll probably be just one of those generic gray and white icons. Now, what's nice here is that we've got a link on how to change your Gravatar. So I won't go over it too much. I want to kind of go ahead and getting into the flow. You don't have to have your Gravatar set up in order to start doing your surfing on the traffic exchanges, but it helps increase your conversions. So if you go to the how to change your Gravatar, it'll actually walk you through the video. So this is a nice piece of training that you guys can do, in your own time. And then once it's all set up, you'll notice that when you go back to your back office, you should have your picture up in here. Now, the reason that's important is because when you go to your splash pages, any of the splash pages that you promote from our back office, now you can see I have my name here and my picture. So people can see me, and the more posts that I make and the more surfing that I do, the more they're seeing my picture, the more they're seeing my name. And that's the more you're getting recognized. So this is part of your branding, and that's why it's really important. So get your own Gmail account or a side Gmail account, go to your back office, set up your Gravatar, and then at that point, you really are ready to start doing your surfing. So how many of you guys have been able to add your link, whichever link you're wanting to promote, to our traffic exchange so far at this point? Should I start there? I think we went through that on our second video, but if anybody has any questions about that or any questions at this point, hop in at any time.
Oops.
This is LTED. I know Nancy said she's going to help me with this, and I just haven't been able to get back to her. I noticed that when I was adding, I don't even know what it's called yet, but when I was adding everything I was supposed to add, and I would copy and paste my number, my affiliate number, and then I kept getting kicked out for some reason. I would come back and there's no affiliate numbers there. And she told me
the downline builder.
The downline builder. Yeah.
Okay. So the downline builder it's your list. It's down here on the second row, third, fourth column. And that's the one when you click on your downline builder, you're able to see a list of all the traffic exchanges we have added.
Yes.
It's not an exhaustive list. You know, not everybody serves all of these exchanges. Some of them are better than others. But what you were saying was that whenever you went in to put in your affiliate ID, that it was kicking you out?
I could put it in, but for some reason I kept getting kicked out of the be in your movie, and I'd have to come back and forth. And each time I came back, I had the affiliate link was removed. So
okay.
Nancy,
let me ask you this question. Were you manually putting in your affiliate link into each one of these?
I am.
Okay. And which affiliate link was it that you were putting in to each of these?
The one that I would find at the email. When I would go to verify, I would grab the link from there.
Okay. From each individual traffic exchange?
Yes.
When you were signing up?
Yes.
Okay. So the way this is designed to work and the way that Tim has coded it, you actually shouldn't have to manually put in any of your affiliate IDs in here.
Okay.
I have found like one so far that didn't get picked up automatically, but ideally, let's say that you, and everybody should kind of do this, like everybody should basically pick out 10 surf traffic exchanges. They're not really in any particular order. However, I will say that Hungry for Hits, we do have a special relationship with them. And Kelsa from Sweden, who runs this exchange, is pretty prolific. You'll see her pretty much everywhere. So this first one is one I highly recommend. But then you want to go through. So let's say that 10 is a good number to kind of start off with to get you started. So I would take the hour that it takes to sign up for 10, which also sounds like exactly what you were doing.
Yes.
Now, when you sign up for all of those and you're confirming each traffic exchange through your Gmail, because they'll send you a link like, hey, confirm your email, you know.
Yes.
You don't have to come in here, and you should not have to come back and manually enter your affiliate IDs. So were you using the Fill My Download Builder button?
Maybe.
Okay. Possibly.
Maybe.
I don't know if, because like I said, I have had to put in like one affiliate link that didn't get automatically filled whenever I hit this button.
Okay.
But this button is it's designed to just make this part of your job just a little bit easier. So you
Got it.
sign up for 10 traffic exchanges, you just boom, 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 knock them all out. Then once you're signed up for 10, then come back here and click on this button. It's designed to actually reach out to all those traffic exchanges and pull those affiliate IDs in for you.
Okay.
I don't know if that was what was causing your problem or not.
Jeff,
But
will you scroll down to
yes,
the bottom?
all the way down.
Yes. Now the
Oh.
lion's share, this is
Uh-huh.
your Better Crypto ID, not your lion's share ID. So your affiliate ID here is for Better Crypto.
So I don't understand that. And when I got there, it just took me right to someone's site. So I just stopped because it was making me a little crazy. So what am I supposed to put in there, Nancy?
Your whatever username is for the Better Crypto site would go in there.
Yeah, so this was actually an issue that came up the last day or two that Tim has been able to resolve for us. So you have to remember with the Better Crypto and LionShare, it's basically it's the Better Crypto funnel, which is the referral funnel that we use to show everybody the videos and get them signed up. And then once you're signed up for LionShare, then you have a numbered affiliate number. So my Better Crypto referral ID is actually my username, which I pretty much use the same on all my platforms. So it's Surfer Jeff. So that when you come into your back office here, you're going to want to use whatever your affiliate ID or your username is for the Better Crypto site. As far as this back office is concerned, don't worry, about your LionShare number.
Okay.
You want to use your Better Crypto login ID, and then let's see if it does the same thing from here. So that looks good. So now
that's not for members rule. That's for lion's share.
Okay, yeah. So this one got added down below. So, but I was able to earlier go ahead and add my LionShare. So it's your actual Better Crypto login ID rather than your LionShare affiliate number.
Thank you. Got it.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
And if for some reason you were trying to input that in each time and that was kicking you out, it's possible, could be why.
Yes.
We did want to have Tim here to kind of comment on that and the autoresponder. So when he has a moment, he can confirm whether or not that's the case.
May I ask another question?
Please.
I don't know if you see this. The very first one, I could never get that one to work. The ALOVEA.
Oh, Alavea.
So this one here in the middle?
Yes.
Okay. Click the link above. Okay, so basically this page is our downline builder, and it's just a referral. It's like a jumping off point or a springboard or like a starting hub for you to go and connect to all your traffic exchange surfing. So whenever you're getting ready to do a surf session, this is the page I always come to because I can open up 10 traffic exchanges right from here and just start surfing. But we do want to remind people, and this is part of our advertising, because we could be bringing people in from LionShare or Better Crypto or just from any random traffic exchange. They could be coming into our back office as our referral, and they'll get the training and they'll see how to join all these traffic exchanges. But we want to remind them that we're with Alavea, that this is our primary Save the Kids. It's the whole reason for the website.
Okay.
If you have not joined Alavea, then you would click here.
Okay.
And that would take you through the process of signing up for Alavea. So, if that's the case, you don't really have to worry about that because that goes to a different place in the home page in our back office. So it's another button down here, our Alavea Splash. There's actually two. We have multiple pages to share, but the Alavea splash that we're using right now is for the Celebrate, since it's our new product launch, just coming out with it. Um, it's got all of our core technologies in one product. I just got mine in the mail 2 days ago. I was pretty excited. And then also, when you go to your back office, this Super Splash link right here. This is so the two links that you want to put in for your traffic exchanges are going to be splash pages for the BNR movie. And if you're part of Alavea, which you may not be, but if you are part of Alavea, you would want to use this link as well. And now we can go through and we can actually set up our rotators and our links if everybody's ready to do that. So Elsa, did that answer some of your questions or anything else you wanted to touch on?
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So like I said, you guys, setting up these traffic exchanges and knowing what's going on in the back office is the initial investment in your time. It's time consuming and it's a pain in the butt. It's true. But once everything is set up and working properly, surfing the traffic exchanges and getting free traffic is the easiest part of your whole business. It really is. So that's where we want to get everybody. Okay, Nancy, anything you feel like I might have glossed over too quick before we move on?
No, I think you're doing perfect. I'd like to ask Tim a question. Tim, are you available?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Jeff, can you go to the profile section, where it's your profile? The link where it says your profile right there,
Sorry.
right under messages.
Yeah, sorry. I normally get to it a different way, but yes. So this is your sign up.
Right.
Okay.
So my question, Tim, is would it be possible to put a place where we could put a Facebook Messenger link so people could reach out to us on Facebook in the profile?
Yeah, that's an additional cost. Basically, all these widgets and stuff that I'm adding to our platform, I'm trying to bring the best ones in, the ones that are gonna, help us the most, and get those in place first. But I don't know if you're too familiar with the LFMTE platform or how it works or whatever, but it can get to be very expensive. You can pretty much build a home for the price of building this website. So we're quite not there yet, but we do have that on the list of things that we want to get, and also a blog, because I think if everybody had their own blog where they could post whatever it is that they're doing, no matter what business it is, on a platform like ours, I think that'll help us all get more referrals. So there's a lot of things that we would, like to have now, but they are on our list to get. So
yeah, and a lot of it is automating what we might normally just need to do manually.
yes.
So
Is there a place where we can manually put in our Facebook Messenger link?
yeah, what I would recommend is doing it through your messages.
You can
So-
you also have your own splash page maker. So you can put whatever you would like in that splash page maker. You can put, basically, how we have our splash pages. There's a button there. You can make your very own, however you want.
I was
And I
looking
know,
at that this morning, but I didn't quite understand what it was asking for.
right. And I do believe that was was that the first video? I'm not sure. I know there was another video.
I see
Yeah,
where it says make a splash page. I clicked on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was in the second video, or maybe it was after we got off the call, but Linda was also asking about that.
Okay.
So your banner ad link, your banner ad image, your text ad link, these are fields that you can pull the links out from different places in our back office. And then, add your text to it. I think that might be a good partial training, or to, down the line kind of use one of our training sessions to go over this a little bit more. Because we don't have the initial stuff set up, and if people aren't registered or signed up and familiar with the back office as much, this might be a little bit more of an advanced step to get to where I think you're wanting to go, which is to automate people being able to get your Facebook Messenger address.
And can I say something real quick, Jeff? This is the perfect place, actually. So as you get more familiar with the site and you want to add, let's say, your messenger link or whatever it is, there's going to be many links you may want to be sharing with people. It would be a good idea to fill this out and then put those links there, put an explanation about each one, about yourself and so on. And then in your autoresponder, which is in the back office, when someone signs up under you, that autoresponder automatically goes out. So when that autoresponder goes out, if you have it set up to send them to that link, because when you fill out that splash page, it gives you your special link. So if you put that link in your referral, your autoresponder right here that Jeff's at right now, then you're basically doing so many tasks without even having to do them. It's automatic.
Okay, well, I clicked on autoresponder. There's nothing really there. There's no message or anything on my back office.
Right.
So I didn't see a subject line. I didn't see a message. I'm not seeing what I see here with Jess.
Okay.
Yeah, I got your message about that, and that's one reason we wanted to bring Tim on. So
you're not seeing everything that Jeff is showing in the background. When Jeff shows his back office, you're not seeing probably half of that.
I can share my screen and show you what I see.
Well, I would know.
help?
Yeah, I think that we've just got you set at the wrong member level. So we're just going to need to make sure we have everybody's name and make sure that you guys are all upgraded, because anybody that's on this team gets a free upgrade through
Yeah.
Nancy.
That's awesome.
But let's actually go ahead and do that, Nancy, because it's been quite a while and there's been a lot of updates to the site since I've seen it. So if you don't mind, I'll stop sharing my screen. If you can share yours, I'd like to have a quick peek at it, and then I'd just like to ask everybody else on the training if that's what they're seeing versus what I've been showing, because that would, it would be good to help navigate with what people are actually seeing on their screens.
Okay, so let me go down here. Autoresponder. This is all I see.
Right. Okay.
So I don't see anything about an autoresponder. That's kind of my point.
Okay, I will get that fixed. Matter of fact, I'm actually multitasking right now. So I'm actually recording, which is turning out to be a 2-hour video for our other biz in the back end here. But so as soon as that's done, I will go in there and see what's going on with that. I think it's just a button I have to put in there for you.
And I think it's important for people to understand that this autoresponder could be somebody that's just joining the bnrmovie.com traffic exchange, not necessarily joining your Lion Share team or Alibay or any other thing that's, so it's got to be somewhat generic, right?
Well, you can make it however you want it. That's the cool part. You can make it however you want it. So just picture it this way. If someone comes in or knocks on your door and says, hey, can you tell me about your business or what do you do? That's basically what's happening, except you're sending it to them. They
But you
sign
don't
up.
want to assume that they've joined Lion Share just because they've joined BNR Movie.
Correct. So when you make it, you want to put it up, to the point where, well, you may not know, or you may want to know, or you may already be a member, but, it'll have to be worded in a way where you could still draw interest to it. And those people who are already members, they're just going to skip right over it,
But
anyway.
within that message, we could put our Facebook Messenger link.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's where I was going to kind of go with it, is that if you're not able to your satisfaction, maybe put it into a splash page or to have it in your profile, your autoresponder can can easily be used to take care of all that. Because you guys just want to keep in mind that the Be in Our Movie platform is a free lead generation tool, and it's duplicatable for anybody on your team. So we're going to be collecting a lot of referrals from traffic exchanges who are maybe just looking for some free tools. They just may be looking for an easier or better, more efficient, more effective way to serve traffic exchanges. They may or may not be interested in your business. Maybe not. Hopefully those signups will come straight through your splash pages. If they want to join your Lionshare business, they should be clicking on that link on that splash page, and then you'll see them in your Lionshare back office. Same thing with Alivea or whatever company or business opportunity that other referral is promoting. That's where your autoresponder can come in handy to say, hey, welcome to Be in Our Movie. We're a free lead generation platform. We've got lots of free tools and training. This is something you guys can use to duplicate your own companies, your own opportunities. Here's what I'm doing. If you haven't heard, there's this amazing thing going on over here at Lionshare. Please click this link. There's a really amazing thing to help save our kids over here at Alivea. Check on this link. If you have any questions, reach out to me directly at my Facebook Messenger profile. Boom, and it's right there. And anytime somebody signs up under you in our platform, that autoresponder message takes over for you. I mean, you could be on the phone with somebody else, you could be sleeping. They're going to get that email immediately. So we'll have Tim switch that on for all you guys, and we'll go over that again once it's all up and running for everybody. Everybody who's on our team gets upgraded membership 100%.
That's
So nobody in the team has to pay the $19.99. That's basically what you're seeing at the beginning when you log in. You're seeing, the $19.99. And, we have to pay so much money for just for these tools, just to have the tools. But we feel it's important that everyone have these tools, and we will grow and we'll get our money back in one way, shape, or form. So having the tools is a way to get people, because there's so many exchanges out there that don't offer this. If we offer more than everybody else, then they're going to want to join. And if it's your site that they see or your splash page that they see, they become your referral. And when we did this before, we were grabbing between 7 and 14 referrals a day. And it started out slow, but when our team finally understood what was going on, it was great. We were having a blast. As a matter of fact, we were all on Facebook chat at around 8 p.m. and we were joking and having a ball and bragging about how many people we were getting in and all the big hitters that were coming in. And I just can't wait to see that happen again, because when the excitement comes in, it really starts to get big. So
there are a lot of network marketers doing traffic exchanges, isn't that correct? And the big time ones are doing them.
Well, any MLM, any person that owns an MLM that I know, except for Alivea, every owner of any MLM I know owns a traffic exchange. So why not? So when we took this leap, there's not too many people who were daring enough to take this leap to begin with, because it is a huge chore to tackle and it's a very expensive one. But at the same time, why not have a team or start a team and have the same tools those people who have an MLM have? Why should they have the upper hand?
And I have a message to you, Tim, from Susie concerning Gabe. And I'm just going to put it out there because everybody here is in Lionshare, so we can say this.
Okay.
Lionshare is the king of smart contracts. There's nobody that can run off with our money because it's all peer-to-peer giving.
Okay, that's fine. You gotta remember when I'm only relaying back and forth what, when the question's asked, what I've been told, and we all have our person that we follow in any business, and all I did is shared, and Jeff knows, all I've done is shared the information that we've gotten back for whatever it's worth.
Right.
And as long as we're careful, I figured, let's go ahead. Why not? Let's go ahead and try this. If something happens and Lionshare is in trouble, if we're involved enough in this, we're going to know that, and then we can back off. But nobody's telling us to stop right now.
Right.
So,
right.
in my opinion, why not? And not only that, you know, the bigger we grow this, each one of us is in a great spot right now. And Jeff, you can butt in any time on this because you know.
I'm about to.
Yeah, when yeah, and I don't want to take this whole thing over, but when exchanges start to grow, when you're one of the first ones to start doing it, and you are one that's bringing in a lot of the people, what ends up happening is you end up with so much exposure in no matter what business you're in. So by being involved in what we have created, this is going to be a huge potential for those who are first getting in, and you guys are part of those people. So, you know, we all have a great opportunity here, and to have Jeff as the icon of what we're doing, because he totally understands it, we're in a great place. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that everybody on our team's happy, because the happier we are, the better we all do. So I'm going to leave it at that and let Jeff get back to this, because I know this is a recorded call.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tim.
And so it's a great point, Tim, because it's something that I had not touched on yet. You know, when I say that this is a free lead generation tool, when I say that it's duplicatable for anybody to be able to hand to their downline, their team members, no matter which company or opportunity they're with, this is the platform that gives any of us longevity. You know, we're in a volatile industry. I think we're very fortunate to, on the one hand, with Alivea, be involved with a company whose main patent and their claim to fame goes all the way back to the mid-late 90s. And that technology is only going to grow and build. They've been through, you know, some ownership changes and things, and that happens with any company. You know, LionShare, this is the newest cutting, bleeding edge technology that's out there. And I think we're very fortunate to be involved with that and to dance the dance wherever that takes us, you know. But if companies come and go, and, you know, what we found with our previous site is that we were getting noticed. This is with Wholesale Wellness, which was the previous iteration of this platform. We were being approached. Tim was getting phone calls and emails saying, hey, I've got this company. I own a network marketing company. I've got a product that I want to put out there. Would you guys please help us? That gives us the opportunity to be at the forefront of any opportunity that may come. And if one happens to go, you know, I pray for Sam every day. I want to help all these kids. Life happens. What we want to offer you guys is the ability to bring in your own referrals and your own leads, and you guys own those wherever they may take you. You know, you're building that relationship with your following, with your leads, with your referrals, and we can't tell you guys what to do with them. You can do whatever you would like to do with them, you know, but just build a relationship with them, foster that relationship. Be the person that we know that you are, and you know, take it wherever you would like to. So we're in a position to where we're ready to see Alivea really blow up. I mean, it's positioned incredibly well with the OneShare Health, everything that's going on in terms of viruses and the added technologies that they've just come out with. It's ready to be what it has always been meant to be. And with LionShare, it's like, that's the new cutting edge. But with our platform, we're not beholden to the company. You are the company. You are the business. You are the business owner. And your asset is your list. And your list is what we're helping you to grow. And you're welcome to do with it as you would. So hopefully you guys can kind of see the power of that. This platform should be around for a long, long, long time. And we may see companies come and go. And that's the nature of the business. But we want to give everybody an opportunity to have some real longevity and influence in the industry. So hopefully that makes sense.
perfect sense. Thank you.
Absolutely. So good questions. We'll get everybody upgraded so that when you get into your back office, you'll see that autoresponder. It is on my list of things to do to have a general autoresponder script that I can just share with you guys and you can copy and paste. But as with all those types of scripts that you copy and paste, you want to
Personalize it.
personalize it. Thank you for the
You're
thank you.
welcome. Anytime.
Yes, it's really early my time on Thursday morning here, so brain's still catching up. But you'll want to personalize it, and you're welcome to do that. I mean, we give you guys the tools, run your own business, get your own leads, and if that's helpful, then hopefully you guys will trust us enough, or your referrals will trust you enough to come along for the ride, and that's really what it's all about. Alrighty, so hopping back on the train here, I think what we'll do is double check our links and make sure that we have them in our rotators and everything. So I know we started to touch on this in our second video, but it's worth kind of going back just a little bit. So I'll go back to sharing my screen here. Okay. So there's about 3 ways to access the different splash page links that we've built for you guys, that Tim has built for you guys. And they will either be a B&R Movie Traffic Exchange link to share to other Traffic Exchange surfers to get them to join the platform. There will be an Alavea splash page that you would want to market. And there would be a Lionshare splash page that you would want to market. So if we're marketing at least 3 links, that's a good number to start with. I wouldn't go more than maybe 5 or 6. But when you're entering your links into your traffic exchanges, having those 3 different types of links will always bring your referrals back in. It helps grow the platform, helps get us awareness, and it'll help grow your downline. So the first link that you should want to be using in order to market the traffic exchange that we're marketing first is right here. It's your super splash page link. Now this link, the way that Tim has set it up, it's actually a rotator by itself. That's why we call it a super splash. We test all of our splash pages, and when we find the ones that are most effective, we add them to this super splash. So when it comes to referring people to the B&R Movie, this is the only link that you actually really need. And this link will promote this traffic exchange and B&R Movie during all your surfing. So you will get referrals by sharing this link. And that's the first link that you want to share. The next one is, if you guys are part of Alavea, then our most current and up-to-date and branded splash page is this one. And it's timed, with our release of our new product. The buttons all work here, and it talks about, the different nonprofits that we're working with. If they want to just become a customer, you can send them to the same splash page because there's a buy now link already installed, and that takes a customer, who wants to purchase product right to your purchase page. Okay, your affiliate ID number for us is already built in, it's baked in. So if somebody clicks the buy now button from your splash page, you're getting the sale. And if anybody clicks on anything else, it's all tied into your affiliate ID, your Gravatar. That's why it's so much easier and efficient to come into our back office and be surfing from here, is because once your Gravatar is set up, everything is tracked. Well, everything's already automatically tracked. The Gravatar gives you your picture and your name. But as soon as you sign up, as soon as anybody signs up, any splash page they share from our back office is tracked. It's individually tracked. And we don't see those referrals. You guys get them. They come into your message inbox, and you guys can manage that downline as, however you like. Then on top of that, we have all of our other splash pages. The way that I usually find it is by going to the affiliates tab here at the top and to the affiliate toolbox. This is the same place you can also find your autoresponder once it gets updated. But these are all the splash links that we have available for you guys to start sharing. So you just kind of come in here, you kind of take a look. Is this something that I like? Is this something I think other folks would like? And if you do like it, you can copy the link and put it into your rotator. But you'll notice that all of my splash links are already coded with my ID number, and it'll be the same way for anybody. So those are 3 links that I recommend. And then those are 2 links that I would recommend at least. But then you guys can take your line share link for more specific purposes here. And of course, we find that in our downline builder. We go all the way down to the bottom. And I just want to test this because I know this is a... Oh, that's the image. Okay. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, this was actually, you guys, this is a brand new splash page. I kind of came up with the general idea, and Tim actually made it work.
Hey, can I say one thing real quick at this moment? Because I want everybody to know. This has got my picture on it and stuff when you click on those pages. And I know a few of you are probably wondering, wait a minute here, what's going on? That's another thing that I have to purchase a license for in order for our downline builder to go to your page. So that is also on the list, just so you know. But when you join these different groups or whatever, save your affiliate link. And that might be something you also want to add in the autoresponders. You could put in there, these are the traffic exchanges I like the best. You could give them a link to all your traffic exchanges that you're on so they join under you. And then also send them these links, your personal splash pages. But when you click on it in the back office or in this downline builder, if you click on any of those right now, in most cases, because we don't have the license for it, it's going to bring up my page. So make sure that you send these groups and stuff that you're involved in to your downline.
Okay, so Tim, is it when I go to the downline builder and I click on this, is it just showing your Gravatar, or would it actually be taking me to your sign up page?
If you go to the hover over the click now button, it'll tell you where it's going to send you. And if that says it's sending you to my page, you can actually see at the bottom of the screen when you hover over it, it'll usually.
Right, gotcha. Yeah.
That way you don't have to wait the 3 minutes or whatever here. Yeah, see, it's got my name at the end of it.
Right.
Okay, now if you go back to your back office and you see your link for yourself, where you've got in your back office part of it, okay, and you click on your Lion Share button that I've added to it. Now those are your personal. Those are the ones that you want to share with people because they show your picture and they show your link on it. It's right there at the top. Here are your Lion Share.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, so that's a new update, guys. Thank you for explaining that, Tim. I appreciate that.
And one more thing, I put it in the post, but I just upgraded everybody So I've upgraded everybody in the call. If you go and you refresh and it doesn't look like Jeff's, then put in the post your username, and then I will make sure that I upgrade you to the platinum version of this. But I'll need your username in the be in the movie Traffic Exchange.
All right. So if everybody wants to take an opportunity real quick, go ahead and if you're at your computer and you've been following along, go ahead and hit refresh on your browser for your back office. And if you don't notice any immediate difference, then I would just go to the autoresponder here in the first column and see if you see the updated.
The autoresponder is not showing up on my page.
Okay. Alrighty, and it may take a minute.
Who was that? Was that you, Nancy?
Yes, it was.
Okay, let me double check. Hang on.
If anybody else is also not seeing that, drop your username for beingourmovie.com. Drop that in either the line share chat or in this Zoom call chat. Either way, but we'll make sure that gets to Tim and it gets double and triple checked. But what Tim was saying about the link that you want to share, all of these are now going to be on the front page. So one of them you might like to share is the actual front page. So this is a page that you can send people in the traffic exchanges. This is the new feature, so we're still working on how the tracking is or how the conversions are on it. But if you want to send anybody to our direct homepage, our main page, it's going to be the first one listed here, right underneath where it says welcome back and then your name. Now for your line share splash pages and links, these are your specific links for line share. So make sure that if you're putting your line share links into a traffic exchange and you want to share those, make sure you're getting them from here. And I would just completely disregard getting it from the downline builder. So hopefully that makes sense. And then this splash page, the super splash. Okay. So that's, for me, that's 3 links that I want to share on our traffic exchanges. So now let's get into the meat of what it's going to look like when you're adding your links to different traffic exchanges. So then we can start surfing, right? What we have as your main traffic surfing tool, because I think we can all agree that we would like to be able to share more than just one link every time we go and surf. We want to give people some choices. We also want to have the ability to kind of split test different links. So you might have 2 links for the same opportunity, but they're a little bit different. You want to see which one performs better. So you would throw them into a rotator, and then in the traffic exchange, anytime somebody clicks on that rotator link, they'll see the second one, and then the third one, and the fourth one. That's how you collect your data and you track, and you're able to test your links to see which one performs the best. So
Can you kind of go in there and show that? Yeah, show the rotator.
Exactly. So yeah, it's right on your main page here. It's your rotator and stats page. So you want to sign up, you want to do your Gravatar, and then you want to pick your links and go to your rotator. So third step, setting up your rotator. So what I have here in my trackers, the first tab that you'll need to set up are the trackers. So if you have 2 links, you're going to have 2 trackers. If you have 4 links you want to share, you'll want to have 4 trackers. And that's as easy as going to your home page, right-clicking whichever link. So we've got my Super Splash link. Definitely want to have that so I get more free referrals, and then I can market to them through this platform. So I'll copy that link, go to my rotator, I will add a tracking link and use that link. And then I'll give it a name. This is my Super Splash link. You want to give it something that when you look at it later, you'll be able to notice, oh yeah, that's my Super Splash link, or that's my Lion's Share link, or whatever the case might be. And then you'll click add. Now I already have my Super Splash link in here. So this is the same link as my first one. So when you click add, it will be added to your list. And then I like to have source ranks checked. That just gives me some more data. And then you'll do the same thing with your Lion's Share link. So I'll take my Lion's Share link here. This is the main link that's going to take you to your Better Crypto video funnel presentation that we all remember, right? This is the same exact link as that. So the same thing we all saw to get into Lion's Share, this link will take anybody there. Copy this, put it into your rotator. Boom. I've got it right here. Okay, I've already got it in there as one of my trackers. So you need to have at least 2 links. I like to do about 4 or 5 at the most for me personally, just because I'm not watering down my having too many in there. So once you've put your links in, you click add after you give them a name. Then they're going to show up in your rotators, and you'll have a blank spot here. So it should say the first time you visit this, it'll say create a new rotator. And then whatever rotator you have highlighted in this box, when you click on view and manage, then it will take you to that particular rotator to edit. If you're setting up a new one, give that rotator a name. And sometimes I like to go by date. So I know that I've been using a rotator since, last week. That's just, you can name it whatever you like. And then you'll click create rotator. Once you click that, you'll see the name of that rotator here. And then you want to view and manage that rotator specifically. And now you can see that I've got, well, when you set it for the first time, you won't see anything here. That's where you go to add and edit sites. When you click add and edit sites for whatever rotator you're working on, it will give you the option for whatever trackers you want to put in there. I've got all 4 checked, so I'll update my rotator. And as far as the rotator goes, that's all you have to do. So now I've got 4 links, but this is the link to rule them all. 1 link to rule them all. This is my rotator link. This is the only link that I need to share ever in any traffic exchange that I ever do. So if I'm going to sign up for 100 traffic exchanges, you got to go through the process, signing up, doing the emails. But when you put in your link, you only have to do that 1 time, because you can always come back home to be in our movie and adjust what links go in your rotator. You don't have to touch the traffic exchanges ever again. So hopefully that makes sense, but it's a huge, huge, huge benefit, because I know, Nancy, you were saying that you've already got a rotator link in all your traffic exchanges. You might have to change yours.
Yeah, I thought I'd have to go back in and change that at every single one, because you have as many as I do. I have over 40.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a work to do.
So this is one of the things that we want to be able to do, you guys, to set it up the right way the first time. And it's getting everything set up is a pain in the butt. It is. It's just time consuming. And when you're doing it the first time, it might be a detail here or there, or getting something out of order. But we want to get it set up for you guys so that once it's done, it just gets easier and easier and faster every time. And hopefully, Nancy, you can attest to that.
I can, absolutely. And just so you know, all of my traffic exchanges now have my BNR movie.
Excellent.
rotator.
Excellent. Okay. So any questions at this point? Because now we're going to go in and we're going to add our rotator link to the traffic exchanges. So far, so good?
Far, so good.
Okay. So we got our Gmail, we're registered, we've got our Gravatar, and we've got our rotator now set up. Now it's time to put this rotator link into operation. What's nice about our site is we also have a traffic exchange. So I'll show you how to do it in our traffic exchange, and it'll be the same for all the other ones. Any traffic exchange that you go to, and I'll show you an example right here. This is somebody else's traffic exchange. I've already signed up. So what I'll do is I'll go to ads, and these are your ads. You can have website ads, banner ads. We're mainly focused on the website ads. So the site that I want to share is my rotator link, the one that I just set up. And I would name it, maybe put a date on it. But you'll see that I've already added it here. I'm already surfing with this rotator. And actually, this looks a little different. I'm only using my Super Splash in here at the moment. So I will update this. Okay. So all I've done is I've signed up for a traffic exchange. I took the rotator super link that I set up that has all my trackers in it. Copied that link and I put it into the other traffic exchanges. Go away. And there it is. Okay. So now when I go to browse the ads in the other surf exchange, or when I go to surf, when I click on surf, browse ads. Now when I'm browsing these ads, I'm getting credits. And those credits are now pointing to my links. And that's the setup process. Once you get to that point, you can just start opening up your session, log into all the traffic exchanges, and then you just click and match, and this is how you're building up credits. So I'm logged out of all my traffic exchanges right now, but at this point, if I've done everything that we've just gone over, then all the hard work is done, and all I have to do is log in and start surfing on each of these exchanges. View ads. Okay. Viewing ads here. There's ours. And that's it. Now I'm surfing. So I simplified it there towards the end a little bit, but any questions at this point? Any questions at the moment? I know a lot of us will probably have, maybe want to review the video or do some one-on-one or go in and start testing things out and see where it is that you might have a hang up. But yeah, I mean, that's it. So the next time for our next session, we'll just double check on everybody signing up for the traffic exchanges, double check on the Gravatar, and we'll start a surf session. We'll all start surfing together. And then at that point, I do have like some tips and tricks and some tweaks that will actually make things more efficient, faster, and give you better results. So after that, I've basically shared everything that I know.
And we'll come back on in a week or so and do a Q&A just to make sure everybody is on track. But as you're doing this, you're going to come up with questions like, oh, man, I wish I could ask that. That's what happened with me.
Well, and don't hesitate to do that either. I mean, a lot of us were getting on these training calls, but it may not be the time in which we're normally used to like actually doing our work. So if from 5 hours from now or 8 hours from now or tomorrow, if any of you guys have any questions at all, you should be able to find my Facebook Messenger through the Lion's Den chat. So if you want to reach out to Nancy, if you more comfortable asking her, and if she doesn't know, she can reach out to me, but I do want to make myself available for anybody who has questions at any time. And it may not always be the perfect time that I can kind of pick up and get right at it, but I do want to make sure that you guys are getting your questions answered in as real time as possible, so that, you know, I'm not holding you up a day from sharing links and starting to get leads and stuff. So yeah, I'm here for you guys whenever you need me, as much as I can be. Absolutely. But I think that was a good chunk to plug off. Hopefully you guys feel the same way.
Elta, Tim is asking what your username is in the BNR Movie Traffic Exchange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I already started drinking. This is making me crazy.
I've been seeing you rubbing your eyes and stuff. And yeah,
Oh, can you see me? I'm like so close to tears. It's like, oh man.
yeah, it
Elta
was,
56, I think.
it was the same for me. Believe me, the first time I came across traffic exchanges was like 3 or 4 platforms ago, and there was really not any of this type of training. There were some written instructions
Ugh.
that were like really vague, you know,
Oh God.
and it was like between step 1 and step 2, there's actually like 4 steps in
Yeah.
between, you know,
Yeah.
and they don't detail those. So it was kind of heavy, and I was joking. I don't know if you remember last time. I was like, I was clicking links on 1 traffic exchange. You know, so I would get like half a credit every 12 seconds. And it, you know, it didn't really hit me until like 6 months later, because I was like, you know what, this isn't working. Screw this. You know, I'm not, you know, there's got to be some better way, something else I can do better with my time. And it wasn't until 6 months later that I came back and kind of revisited, and that's when I found out about, you know, somebody called it cyber wheeling. I call it app stacking or surf stacking, when you have all the links open at the same time. And when you can boost your efficiency like to a high level, that's when it feels like you're actually making a difference.
Okay. And
like I said, getting it all set up to the point to where you can actually just open up a server session and go is the biggest pain in the butt. But that's where all the training comes in, because once you get a surf session going, it's the easiest thing in the world. It really is. I mean, at that point, you're already a pro. And it's just, at that point, you're just playing a matching game, basically. And you're watching your credits, you know, and you see people clicking, and then you're able to see your referrals starting to come in, and then you're like, okay, thank God this is working.
Then it becomes fun.
Exactly. Yeah, but this is the hard part.
Okay,
But
if you say so.
You're
Yeah.
building the foundation right now.
I can tell everybody that listen to Nancy. I can see what Nancy's doing in the back office, and she's making me having to kind of step up to the plate a little bit more. So congratulations, Nancy, and everything you did. And I don't know if you noticed, but I do something in your credits area for you. And that's another thing too, Jeff, you might want to mention. If anyone, when you get someone to join under you, a big thing, because, you know, we're all kind of getting this started, is to give them a little gift. And we have a couple ways of doing that. There are a couple splash pages. Jeff, I noticed you're sharing one of them already, where they rate the page. And when they do that, if they rate the page, they get a free gift, and they get a free ebook when they do that. So that's one way we can kind of give them a reward for joining. And the other way is you can give them credits, because we've set it up where you can say, hey, look at, welcome to the team. I want to help you get started out a little bit here. Here's some credits to get your page started while we go through the instructions, or while you do, on how to go through the exchange. So that way they're already getting traffic as they're learning how to get traffic, I guess is the best way to say it. So if any of you need credits to give to members or anything like that, contact me. I can always put them in your account for you anytime. So this is just for leaders. We can't do this, and I can't help out all the other team members. There's just no way. But since there's just a few of us leaders and people who are getting this started, I can do this for you. So, and thank you guys for everything that you're doing.
Where exactly we look for the credits that we have?
I'll let you
So
do that.
that's going to be if you go to your homepage, or if actually you go to towards the top of the page in your back office and you click ads. And this is going to be the same for any traffic exchange. You go to your ads, you go back to your sites. Remember where we just added our link?
Right.
It's going to be at the very top of that.
Okay, awesome.
So if you have multiple links or multiple rotators, you can divvy up these links however you, or divvy up these hits however you like. And then you can assign those credits to a specific page. If it's like really working for you, you can assign them right there. There is a way to share your credits. I'll go over it real quick, but I kind of want to get everybody up in surfing before we get like way into like the additional tools and stuff. But if you go to your messages, or is it, no, if you click on your referrals, contact your referrals, you have the option right there to transfer credits to them. So, but we'll go over that. My main thing is I want to get you guys on the other exchanges and going through rotating a session, you know, and we can nitpick on Gravatar later, you know, we can nitpick on, you know, the rotators and things, and you kind of get into stuff. But I feel like everybody would be taking a big step forward and really getting into action mode if we're starting our surf sessions. So, you know, let's get into that. Let's get everybody surfing, and then we can revisit. And once everybody's comfortable with their surf exchanges, you know, and being comfortable with having been set up properly, excuse me, then we can go in and dial stuff in. But I'm not worried about that right now.
Awesome.
Cool. Alrighty, you guys. Well, I'm happy if you guys are. Any other questions or anything, please let me know. Elsa, if you want to reach out to me, I think Nancy should probably be able to post a link to this video in, you know, the next several hours or whatever. But yeah, check the other two previous trainings. But, you know, for me personally, the best way that I learn is not by watching somebody else doing it, but just going in and figuring out, okay, this part I don't get, and then figuring that part out. And like I said, we're here for your support. Reach out if you have any questions at any time. I'll be happy to help.
Okay, well, there are no other further questions or answers. You're all out of answers now, aren't you, Jeff?
No, never. I don't know. It's never true.
Right.
They might start degrading in terms of how good the answers are, but I'll never be out of answers. No. If I don't know the answer, I know where to go get it. So, and if I don't know the answer to something, I will always admit it.
All right, folks, we're going to call that a wrap for today, which is appropriate for being our movie, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm feeling like I need to catch my breath too. And I also was like, woo, she's going to turn straight around and walk out that sliding back door that I see behind her. And she'll be like,